definition means everything to all chefs around the world. It's the ultimate guide. It's international. It's very discreet. They are a bunch of inspectors, professional. All they have backgrounds in the hotel industry. We're very well trained, very knowledgeable about food, about wine. And of course they come, they pay their bill, like all the guests, and they judge us on what we do. They don't give us a set of criteria. So you do your own concept, you do your own cuisine, you do your own service, you do your own decor, and then they judge you what you do. It's all about consistency. It's like the Oscars for the actors. It's the same thing. There is a lot of guides in the world, but this is the ultimate. This is the international and the professional one, let's say that. Every country has their own guides, but this is the one that all chefs look up to, and it's a dream for us to achieve a Michelin star. What is special at Rosselli, that we are the only in Malta, for the time being, that we have under the same roof. We have 2 restaurants, and both of them are recognized by Michelin. We have Undergrain, which has won 1 Michelin star for 6 consecutive years. And we have Grain Street, our sister restaurant, which has been awarded a Bib Gourmand, the Michelin, for the last 4 years. It is very hard. It's a way of living. It's not a job. For me, this is not a job. So when I'm on my days off, I'm still having phone calls, messages, thinking, of course, about new dishes, new ideas, trying to get inspirations from everywhere. But it's all about consistency. You need to have a structure in place. You need to have a group of people that believe in what you believe. And of course, everyone has the same goals. We set up the standards from day one here in FMB. We had a lot of changes, you know, people come, people go, in kitchen and service, but always we kept in what we believe, you know, in what we believe. And we try to achieve that every day. Of course, you have to be physical here every day, so you cannot manage these type of kitchens from home. It's impossible. So I'm always here, especially when Undergrain is open. From Tuesday to Saturday dinners, I'm always here. I'm not telling you now, I'm always here during preparation. I try to be here how much as possible I can, because I love to be in the kitchen and I love to be hands-on. But for service, 100%, if I'm not sick or if I'm not away, I'm always in the service of Undergrain. So that's for sure. Dining in a restaurant with a Michelin star, it's an experience. It's not any other restaurant. It starts from where we buy the product. The fish we buy, it's local wild fish from the Mediterranean Sea. It's sustainable. The vegetable we buy organic. Everything is thought out. And the experience. And even the dishes. Every dish has a story. The influence from where it's coming. It could be a trip. I went to a trip to Paris. It could be childhood memories, you know. So which makes the experience interesting. You come to this restaurant, it's for the experience, 100%, you know. It's not just a restaurant that you come here and you stuff yourself and you go. It's not like that. And even the menu has to be balanced, has to be everything appropriate, so that you will not taste this food at home, no? So that's why in itself, it's not just about the food. It's about the decor, it's about the plates, the china we use, it's about the cutlery we use, it's about the service we give, you know. The details in everything, you know, the lighting on the table, the sound in the restaurant, the acoustic. So there is a lot of attention to detail in whatever we do, which of course is my job, that I go through all this. And of course we always refine where there is needed to be refined. But it's an ongoing thing, you cannot stop. You know, a restaurant, it's something alive that you cannot stop. You have to keep on inventing, because you don't buy a plate forever, you don't buy a cutlery, you don't buy the glassware, you don't buy the lighting on the table forever. So you always need to update yourself, what's going around in the culinary world, what other restaurants, because remember, Michelin is now, you're not just competing with the local restaurants in Malta, it's international, so it's a different league. So we're competing with restaurants that have Michelin stars in Paris, that have Michelin star in New York, that have Michelin stars in London. So it's a league on its own, and you need to keep updated. You know, when you stop, maybe one day, unfortunately, you will wake up and you don't have a Michelin star anymore. You have to retain it every year. We have a lot of plans. We are here to improve. We are here to give a better experience to our guests. This is the most important thing for me. The guest is number one in whatever we do. We don't cook for the allocades, we cook for our guests. It's important that our restaurants keep on being busy, that we fill up all our seats in both restaurants in Grain Street and in Undergrain. And we try, of course, to push ourselves forward every day, push the boundaries, and to give a better experience to our guests. So the guests will speak about us, you know, and they will keep on coming and coming. And us, we have to be more, of course, motivated, more innovative in what we do, the service, the food, of course, and we keep on improving. If you tell me you want the second star, I will be lying if I tell you no, because if you have one, you want to have two. But still, we don't make it as a priority, you know, that I put a lot of pressure on my staff. No, my staff, they know. We train them. I want them to come here and enjoy working, because like this, you can give the best service ever. But yes, of course, but as I said, the philosophy is today better than yesterday. So like that, you all the time improving, of course, slowly, with our limitations sometimes as well. But yes, this is always the main aim. Every day when I wake up in the morning, I will ask myself always, what can we do better? In every aspect, It could be marketing, it could be anything. And of course, we have a lot of meetings with, of course, even the directors, the owners, and especially with the director of hospitality, Ms. Schwerer. And of course, she gave us her ideas as well, and then we develop. So it's a team effort. It's coming from everywhere, you know. So that is the great thing here, the advantage working with such a big company, because of course you find help from everywhere with different individuals that they specialize in different fields as well. Malta, these last 15 years, we did big improvements. I am very happy because I remember Malta very differently. 35 years ago when I started, there was only 4 5-star hotels. The product that we used to get was very mediocre. A lot of frozen food and all that. Nowadays, you can find anything you want. You pay for it, of course, and you find everything fresh. Of course, certain meats, you need to get them from abroad, but they are fresh. They are very good quality. And of course, since we went in the EU, it helped us a lot because you know, the young generation, they can travel, see different things, open them. When you travel, you open your mind, you meet and see different cultures. And the cuisine, it's all about that. When I was young, I did my training abroad. Thank God that I did that. At that time, Malta was not in the EU, so it was very difficult for us to travel. You had to apply, you had to work for a permit. I remember I trained in London, I trained in Switzerland, I trained in Norway, in Michelin star restaurants. I was very young, 20-year-old. It was not easy, it was very hard as well. We didn't have the mentality like it is today, you know, that it's easy. When I went to tell my parents I want to travel, I want to go, they were shocked. They were not very supportive, but it's completely different because I really wanted to excel in my profession. And in Malta at that time was very limited. You know, I could have stayed here, working in a 5-star hotel. Maybe I could have made it into an executive chef position by time. But still, I thought that I had to explore more because it was limited. Thank God I had this mind frame, and I managed, you know, with a lot. I'm telling you, it was not easy because I was waiting for sometimes even 9 months, 1 year for a work permit. But when there is a will, there is a way. Nowadays it's completely different. You know, they apply and they go wherever they want. You know, they work in Michelin star restaurants and they have more opportunities, of course. So yeah, but it is what it is. Huh? I've been appointed as a culinary director on the AX Privilege, so I will be responsible for both hotels, F&B, of course, the F&B side, Verdal and Rosselli. I'm very proud. I am very honored. I would like to thank, of course, the Schwerer family for showing, they believed in me and they show faith. Of course, the directors of the AX hotels, Mr. Kalous, are my general manager as well. And of course, my teams, both teams, the kitchen and the service, for the continuous support and for their work, their determination, because of course it's a team effort. Without them, of course, I'm nothing. So I think this is a lot of hard work. I've been 6 years with the company, so it's a lot of hard work. And yeah, it was always a dream for me as well to be a culinary director, because that was the next step after you are an executive chef. So for so many years, it was always a dream that I will achieve that, and the day came, and of course I'm very happy. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. You need to have a lot of passion, and of course you need to be determined. It's not always easy. I mean, I've been working in this industry for 35 years. Believe me, it was not easy. Ups and downs all the time, but with a lot of determination, and when you have passion and when you have a vision, it can be easily achieved. It's just work, work, work. When you're young, you have to work with the best. You have to listen a lot and follow, because a lot of people listen, but they don't follow. And just work hard. It's all about working very hard and be determined, you know, every day. Today, I always say, my philosophy, and even I say it to my boys, today better than yesterday. And you need to always ask questions to yourself. What I'm doing good, what I'm doing bad. So, of course, what you're doing bad, you need to improve on it. And like this, you will gradually, slowly, you will move on, you will move forward. Yes, I would like to thank everyone for their best wishes to me. It's not just me, to me and my team. As I said, it's a whole team. It's coming up from the owners, directors, you know, the general manager, Mr. Carlos, and all the team, the service team, my managers, like Christy Jackson and Andrea Picci, Maurizio, our sommelier, my sous chefs, Brady Dalli, Daniel, Zarp, Etienne Guzman, Keith, and Jean-Paul. These are all my sous chefs that, of course, they have a very special place in my heart, because they helped me to achieve these things. And thanks goes, the last but not least, to our guests, to our clients, that they supported us through these years, to the last 6 years. And without them, we would never have a restaurant, and we would never have a Michelin star and a Bib Gourmand. So thank you a lot.